could take, and I cannot wait. We're wasting too much time being strong.
New Orleans Arena on tap tonight. NBA playoff action continues. It's Game 2 of the Western Conference semifinals. With Steve Curry, Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. And now we take a brief check at the matchups. Our starting five for both teams. One of the guys we'll be watching out for today, Chris Paul.
Well, you know, one of the toughest commodities to find in this league, Kevin, is a great point guard, not only on the floor, but off the floor. Chris Paul is a model leader. He's a guy who is probably as talented as any point guard in the league. But his leadership qualities, I think, put him over the top.
You know, it isn't just the inspiration off the court or making big-time baskets. I mean, the way he passes is infectious to his team. I mean, it's contagious. And it usually ends up permeating the whole team. Same goes for his defense. I mean, he'll come up with that big steal and can completely change the momentum with the kind of plays he can make at both ends of the floor.
You look at Texas. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And Kevin, this virtually becomes a must-win situation because of that loss in Game 1. It happens so rarely that a team loses the first two games at home and ends up winning a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be stumbling if this one gets away from them, no doubt. Having to hit the road knowing they need to win 2 games in hostile territory. But if they right the ship here today, I think it'll be anybody's series.
Now here's McCollum. After the miss from Booker. Here's Graham. And the pass to Ingram. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with New Orleans head coach. In terms of how they'd respond after giving up home court advantage in Game 1, he replied, that was last game. That's in the past. We've just got to focus on the present. But he did admit that a loss here will make things very difficult for them. History tells us, Kevin, that's a near impossible thing to overcome.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Here's Graham. After the made shot from Booker. Graham with the bucket.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Paul passes to Bridges. The dish now to Booker. And he nails the jumper.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
Here's Saric. After the made shot from Williamson. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Ingram. The Pelicans have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Crowder pulls it in.
Well, they're shooting 75% here early on, even with that miss.
Paul kicks to Saric. Bridges. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Paul goes in. Here's the 3. Can't get it to go. Pelicans trailed by 3. Pass to McCollum. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. McCollum's got his second basket.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Knocked loose. Booker, defended by Valanciunas. The dive for the ball. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. You take a look at Valanciunas, one of the game's best, second in the league.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance point, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics. basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty acceptable?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
That's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
And so it's no.
Nasty.
Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
And I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
3-on-3. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
Here's Booker. Pass to Sarge. He feeds it to Crowder. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. McCollum dishes to Graham. That's good.
It's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint. I guess the good news is they've taken away the outside shot.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter how good their perimeter defense is if they're going to allow inside looks as easy as that.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
The pass to Ingram. He kicks to Valanciunas. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
No good from Booker. New Orleans leading by 3. Dishes to Graham. The 3. He goes up again. Valanciunas. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Pelicans.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Yeah, and I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
So it's the Pelicans now. 4-point game. And that one's good. Valanciunas has got 6.
Well, they've settled into their offense very quickly here today.
Yeah, they're zoned in, making the most out of their possessions here.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the middle, stolen away. 4-on-3 break. Here's Ingram. It's all in by Sarge.
You know, typically, guys, he has the body control to finish when he's in that tight. I'm not sure what happened there.
Here's Craig, banked in off the glass.
I don't know how they're going to keep this pace up. Both teams on fire here early.
And playing the game on rollerblades, too.
Now here's McCollum, defended by Booker. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He has 6.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
Here's McCollum. After the made shot from Crowder, kicks to Valanciunas. Defended by Sarge. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
They are owning the lane right now. Every one of their last 10 points has come at work near the rim.
Great looks in tight because they're finding lanes to the hoop whenever they want them.
Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Suns trail by 4. Paul passes to Sarge. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Graham, defended by Paul. Stripped away. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it.
It's been a good night for Chris Paul. He already has 8 points and 3 assists.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first free throw is good. And the Suns here with a different look. That one drops. He ties it up. Graham with the ball. Nance outside. Can't get it to go. Now the Suns take it the other way. Come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes, Clark.
And you know exactly what that means. I mean, causing a lot of mistakes means cashing in on those turnovers.
And so here is New Orleans. And here is Graham. Inside. Here's Hernandez. They swipe it. Fast break. Here come the Suns. Feeds to Paul. That is good. Paul's got 12 in the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Suns.
Boy, their frenetic defense has really been impressive, putting a lot of pressure on ball handlers and turning them over.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
And here we go. He dishes it to Johnson. Payne passes to Biyombo. It's stolen by Nance. And New Orleans pushing it up now. And Temple kicks to Graham. Finished off the break. Graham's got his third basket of the night right there.
And the defense paying instant dividends. Fast break basket.
Yeah, that transition was immediate. Didn't waste a second getting out on the break.
And here are the Suns now. Ball outside. A three ball. No good.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
And the Suns making a change here. Landry's checked in. Here's Temple, defended by Payne. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. Phoenix is gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Landry passes to Payne. No good on the triple. New Orleans is gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Snell, he's covered by Landry. Outside, Jones, Nance. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Hernandez. No luck. Good work defensively by Johnson. The Suns shooting very well. 58%. The offense is flowing right now early for them. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Landry. Passes it to Biyombo. It's stolen by Nance. Nance, right side. Biyombo with the block. That's good. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Pelicans lead.
Game 4 Eastern semifinals. The Chicago Bulls take on the Philadelphia 76ers next Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this Game 2. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
And I like what they've done offensively, really attacking the rim, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And guys, they've been the aggressor early. I mean, attacking the hoop and getting into the paint, that can make the game really easy for you.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Suns, Bismack Biyombo is out there with Johnson. Then there's Payton. Then it's Bridges. And it's Landry in at the shooting guard position.
He's their leader defensively. He's able to do so many things well on that end of the court and takes the pressure off everybody around him. An indispensable asset for him.
And you've also got to love what a forceful low-post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember it. He sends them into the stands to make points.
And the dunk by Payton.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark Power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Here's Temple, covered by Payton. Payton on the double team. Bridges. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Phoenix. Now Johnson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Landry with it. Now guarded down by Temple. Biombo. That's good.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
Hayes dishes to Nance. Nice D from Biombo. The Suns leading. Payton passes to Bridges. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Jay Crowder's tracked in for Phoenix. Stops, pops, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
The Suns making a switch here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Murphy. Shot denied. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
It's tipped. Stolen by Sarge. The feed now to Booker. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
The shot misses. And Holiday, here we go. Poked away. Hayes with the steal. Now the dish to Murphy to stop the drought. And that's 2 points on the way.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Suns lead by 6. And Booker gets to Holiday. He passes it to Sarge. Pass to Crowder. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. The Pelicans making a switch here. The Pelicans have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Williamson. The fadeaway. With the second effort, and it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's the Suns with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Holiday gets to Sarge. Unhindered, going all the way. And then Murphy with the number.
You know, as soon as that steal was made, it was over. That was going to be a bucket the whole way.
That's exactly how a turnover cost you.
Here's Booker, defended by Ingram. Holiday dishes to Booker. To the inside. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Pelicans trailed by 4. The pass to Williamson. And good on the basket. Booker. 8 points for him.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
The Suns have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Makes the lead pass. Shots good by Sarge.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, but just piling up points in the paint.
Holiday left side. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. Here's Booker off the inbound pass. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
And Sarge kicks to Holiday. Count that one. Holiday's got his first bucket in this one.
Great teamwork out there, really helping each other out.
They're playing as one. I mean, they're like a symphony. Everybody in harmony and in beat and in rhythm. 5 straight baskets now have resulted because of assists.
The shot's good from Williamson.
His shooting has been so good today, he may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Shot by Crowder, no good. Pelicans trail by 6. Ingram passes to McCollum. No good from outside.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
The kick out to Holiday. Hits it from 3-point range. Holiday's got 5.
He could have forced a tough inside shot that made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Phoenix. The Pelicans shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. McCollum dishes to Ballinger. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Well, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
New Orleans making a switch here. Graham's checked in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. On defense, Phoenix. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the shot's good from Williamson.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
And Booker kicks to Paul. He feeds it to Booker. And Valanciunas with the block. Now McCollum, 6 points for him. Pass to Williamson. And that one is hammered home.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send the message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
The drive by Paul. Sarge. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. Both free throws good from Sarge.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
Here's McCollum. The finger roll finish at the bucket. McCollum's got 8 points.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
He kicks it to Paul. This is to Booker. Crowder, the pass to Bridges. Offline with his 3.
You know, they haven't been able to open up a big lead, but the rebounds are starting to add up for them. They may be able to pull away a little bit.
Yeah, they've been doing the dirty work inside, Steve, playing a very tough brand of basketball.
Here's Williamson. From down in the low post, it goes. 16 points for him.
The more touches he gets, the more this lead will grow. He has just been unconscious this quarter.
And Sarge kicks to Crowder. Feeds it to Paul for 3. They get the rebound. Sarge passes to Crowder. Misses off the right iron.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Gets it to go. Now Now it's a 4-point Pelican lead.
He's very savvy in traffic. When he gets inside, has a kind of an uncanny way of shielding himself from contact and finding a way to finish at the rim.
And the consistency of his jump shot is another thing we should say about it. I mean, it doesn't matter how many defenders are flying at him, his stroke is never changing.
Here's Paul. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Paul's got 14.
You know, when he has that basket in his sights, he will go right at it. Once he's in tight, he is a flawless finisher.
Got a piece of it. Here's Ingram. A three-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gotten into trouble with the three ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Bridges. Crowder. Good on the three-point shot. Crowder's got 5 points now this quarter.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now, but he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Graham kicks to McCullough. Doubled by Crowder. Here's Williamson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, Gap.
Steve, so close.
Well, such a seesaw affair, back and forth. I mean, this has been an unbelievable game to watch.
No good from Craig.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Pass to Ingram. Kicks to Graham. Lets it go from deep. And yes, sir, that one drops. Graham's got 9 points. Suns trail by 4. There's the pass to Payne. Back to Paul. Launches it. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick 3 of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
A second chance effort. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw, no good. The Suns making a change here. And the second free throw, good. He got it up. Second quarter ends in a tight one. Pelicans.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Round 2 of the NBA.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
We welcome you back here to the coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Really an incredible game from Williamson.
Well, I love his tenacity defensively. The way he plays at that end of the floor, it's been a major factor here in this game.
And as the game moves on, I think he should continue to be aggressive defensively to keep ball handlers off balance and uncomfortable.
They've got Jonas Valanciunas, and it's McCollum in at the 2. That's the Pelicans 5. Bridges misses.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Here's Ingram. Nice defense from Crowder.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Crowder's got the first basket of the third quarter for the Suns. The Pelicans shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. It's off his leg. And the official saying it was kicked. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Williamson, the pass to Valanciunas.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
They grabbed their own miss. Here's Ingram. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum. The Suns have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Graham, the pass to Ingram. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Now the feed to Graham. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
No one covering. Now it's a 5-point Phoenix lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Passes it to Bridges. Baseline J on the way. And a kick comes off the rim, but it sinks right in. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And taken away by Paul. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Finishes the break with a slam.
And again, a few more points added to the lead. They might be ready to pull away here.
I wouldn't be surprised, Steve. As well as they've got it working right now, that could be the case.
Valanciunas dishes to McCollum. He passes to Valanciunas to stop the run. Rejected by Sarge. Here's Bridges. Graham defending. Bridges misses. Pelicans trailed by 9. Ingram passes to Graham. Knocks it loose. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
It's stolen. There's the dish to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Kicks it out to Paul. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges misses. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
Well, they've got to find a way to change that.
Pass to Ingram. Wide open look. And that one's good. He's got 5. Now here's Paul. 17 points in the game. Now the pass to Bridges. Back to Paul. Takes a 3. That one goes. Count.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
A ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
He is to avoid mistakes and make each possession count.
Yeah, and I think the tendency can be to really rush or push the game a little bit. I think they need to avoid that.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Payton kicks to Crowder. But they'll get another chance. Landry dishes to Booker. He feeds it to Crowder. Another shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
For Phoenix, they've been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Hayes is checked in, and Garrett Temple subbed in for McCullough. Graham kicks to Temple. Dishes it to Nance. To halt the run, and the layup is good. Phoenix leading by 12. On the wing, Johnson knocked away. And he goes in for the dunk.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Well, they're not backing off at all, are they?
The Pelicans shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Graham kicks to Temple. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Temple's got his second bucket tonight. The Suns have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the third. Some pretty nice work. And then Johnson with the dunk. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Hayes the pass to Graham. Down low. Landry with it. Now guarded by Nance. Booker in the post. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Booker's got 13 points.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
Here's Graham, covered by Payton. He kicks it to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Shot's good. And here are the Suns now. Here's Booker. He's got 13. Feeds it to Payton. Expanding his range. And Jones pulls it down. Pelicans trailed by 14.
Looked to me like the defender didn't get squared up and get his feet set.
Good work by the officials. A nice call. That play can be tough to judge sometimes.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Hayes, defended by Crowder, takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Here's Booker, defended by Jones. Johnson kicks to Crowder. Basket is good, the assist from Johnson. Crowder's got 7 points for the quarter.
And he had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on it.
Here's Graham, covered by Payton. Graham with the bucket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Yeah, you look at the numbers, 10 of the last 12 points have come from close range, so I agree.
Here's Johnson. Drops in the layup for 2. Johnson's got 6.
Whether by design or accident, that was a very high-quality shot they created.
There's the pick. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
Maybe that'll ignite them. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek. That's what those alley-oops do, though.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Phoenix leading by 13. Booker dishes to Landry. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. First trip to the line for him here. Free throw drops for Landry.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
Graham, the pass to Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 4 points this quarter. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Booker, covered by Nance. Poked loose. It's stolen by Jones.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
McCollum's checked in for the Pelicans. Pelicans trailed by 13. McCollum off a pick from Graham. All alone. He claims that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Graham's got 13.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And he's also a guy, Steve, whose confidence is not very easily shaken. That's an important quality to have. He'll miss a few shots in a row, but they're not going to cause him to doubt himself. Not in the least.
They recover it.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And Booker kicks to Crowder. And he banks in the layup. Crowder's got 11 in the second half.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. And that's a good strategy when you're on top. a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
Fires at the elbow. And that one comes up a bit short. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Sarge is checked in for Johnson. There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Kicks it to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Shoots from the post. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Sarge has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Paul. And no good trying to get that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Game 4 of the Western Conference semifinals. The New Orleans Pelicans go up against the Phoenix Suns next Monday, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Phoenix leading by 13. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. They've got Chris Paul. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Saric. Then it's Bridges. And it's Payne in at the 2 spot. Passes it to Saric. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Saric. Pelican shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Hernan Gomez, defended by Sarge. Here's Ingram, and Biyombo with the block. That free throw good from Ingram. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Paul with the ball, now guarded by Graham. They get a hand on it. He dishes it to McCollum. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
That's a 2 from Paul. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Paul's got 22. Pelicans trailed by 14. Now here's McCollum, defended by Payne. McCollum, no good.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Bridges passes to Sarge. Here's Bridges, defended by Valanciunas.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happens.
The Suns making a change here. Crowder's checked in. And the foul on Jonas Valanciunas. That'll be his second foul of the game. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Paul. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And the first one at the line is good. And the Suns making a change here. Hooker's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. It's tipped. Here's Saric. And the layup's good off the glass. Saric has got 4 points this quarter. Pelicans trailed by 17. Graham kicks to Nance. The feed to Graham. He passes to Valanciunas. And the Pelicans miss again. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The dish to Booker. To the paint. Here's Saric. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 19.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Pass to Ingram. Shot to stop the run. Gets it to go. Just a little under 2.5 minutes of pass now here in the fourth. Ball up top, Graham defending, and it's blocked. Fast break, here come the Suns. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
All these turnovers really hurting his team. He continues to give the ball away.
Puts the lead pass in front of him. And McCollum with the slam.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the backhand. I mean, he polished it off. Perfect.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Crowder's got 21.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Booker dishes to Crowder, and that one's good. He's got 23.
Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom.
Here's McCollum. Tries again, and you can call he'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. Phoenix leading by 19. Paul right side. And he uses the glass on the lane. Paul's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Ball's knocked loose and taken away by Paul. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Paul's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Here's Ingram. Makes it off the glass.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here's Saric. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Here's Valanciunas. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Pass to Crowder. Here's Saric, covered by Nance. No good from Saric. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. McCollum with the ball. Chris Paul covering. Valanciunas, good.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Suns leading by 21. Booker the pass to Crowder. Kicks it out to Paul. Suns moving the ball around. Three-pointer. The shot is off. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. That's good. 19 points for C.J. McCollum.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap up since the start of the second half. They're starting to find the range.
Steve, the lasers are starting to do their thing. That's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Tipped away. Fast break, here come the Suns. Booker the pass to Bridges. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, I'll bet his teammates love playing with him. He's distributing the ball perfectly.
Well, he keeps everybody happy, and you know what? The assist numbers don't lie.
The pass to McCollum from outside the arc. They get it back. He feeds it to Graham. Dishes it to Valanciunas. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in.
Well, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
And it's Paul penetrating Bridges. His three-pointers off the mark. Pelicans trailed by 21. He kicks it to Graham. And too long on the shot. Phoenix has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Paul passes to Sarge. Oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Here's Booker. Feeds it to Paul. Passes to Sarge. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Phoenix on defense. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
He was right there, but the defensive pressure forced that miss.
Well contested. That really made it a tough shot.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
The Statue of Liberty, I believe it's called.
Kicks it to Valanciunas. Soft touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 9 points now in the quarter. Suns leading by 23. And Booker kicks to Crowder. Pass to Bridges. Here's Saric. He dishes it to Booker. There's the feed to Crowder. He passes to Booker. Cranes the three-pointer. Booker's got 12 points here in the second half.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, I agree with you there. We have officially reached garbage time.
And now Paul pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That is good. Paul's got 32 points.
Straight to the bucket with a nice head of steam.
Well, no reason to slow it down when there's nothing in the way.
The dish to Valanciunas. Pass to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Nice D from Bridges. Phoenix has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Here's Booker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
Ball's knocked loose. Temple dishes to Murphy. Snell. Hernandez. Gomez defended by Biyombo. Will it go? Shot is no good. Excellent D there.
Looked like he rushed that one, guys. The defense was out of position. He was wide open, just couldn't take advantage.
A nice shot by Booker.
They didn't take their time wrapping this game up. They pretty much did it in a hurry.
Yeah, they had a nice spurt to polish this one off.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Temple, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Phoenix has gotten 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them. Outside Holiday. The 3 off the mark. So it's the Suns winning easily here.